Hi students, welcome to my YouTube channel. How are you all? I hope all are fine. In this video, we are going to discuss the concept of partial fractions. Alright? In previous videos, I have discussed some of the concepts in circuits and differential equations chapters. Okay? Today we are going to discuss the concept of partial fractions. I hope all of you know what is fraction. In the childhood onwards, you learned what is fraction, what is polynomial. These all definitions you know. Okay. So fraction in this chapter, fraction means the fraction is of the form f of x by g of x, f of x by g of x, where f of x and g of x are polynomials and g of x is not equal to 0. F of x and g of x are polynomials and g of x is not equal to 0, and g of x can be split into two polynomials. Okay, it may split. So this chapter, the main concept is splitting of the fraction g of x, splitting of the polynomial. Okay, splitting of the polynomial. Okay, so what are the applications, what is the use of this chapter? Means this is used to find the particular integral in differential equation concepts. Okay, in further studies you have to find the particular integral, so in that it may use. Okay, so simply in integration concept it will again use. Okay, so let us enter into the concept. Okay, see, in this partial fraction there are different types in this partial fractions. So mainly what are the types of fractions we will discuss. Okay, what are the types of fractions? Okay, let us see. Okay, see students, the types of partial fractions. So first one is rational. First one is rational fraction. So first one is rational fraction. So what is rational fraction? Rational fraction means it should be in the form of f of x by g of x. It should be in the form of f of x by g of x. Okay, it should be in the form f of x by g of x, where f of x and g of x are polynomials and g of x is non-zero polynomial and g of x is non-zero polynomial. So this is called rational fraction, or it may call polynomial fraction. Simply it is called a fraction. Okay, simply it's called a fraction. So for example, whatever you take 2x square plus 4 by x plus 4, this is a polynomial, this is a polynomial of degree 2 of degree 1. Okay, for example 4 by 5, so this is also a polynomial of degree 0. Okay na, polynomial of order 0. Okay na. So these are some examples for rational fraction. Okay, next we have proper fraction and improper fraction. All of you know what is proper fraction and what is improper fraction, but here we are going to use polynomials. Okay, so how we define the remaining two fractions? So see students, second type is proper fraction. So what is proper fraction? Generally in childhood, proper fraction means there is numerator and denominator. Okay, so numerator is less than the denominator, that means 3 by 5. So this is proper fraction. In Telugu that is called Kramabinnam. Kramabinnam, Apakramabhinnam antam. Proper and improper. Kramabinnam, Apakramabhinnam. So that means numerator and denominator. So numerator is less than the denominator. Here we are using the polynomials. So the degree of f of x, that means degree of numerator is less than the degree of denominator. Degree of numerator is less than the degree of denominator. So that is called a proper fraction. The fraction which has the degree of numerator is less than the degree of denominator. Here f of x is numerator and g of x is denominator. Okay. So let us see what are the examples. So examples are, for example, x square plus x plus 1. This is f of x. Numerator is less than the denominator. That means here x cube plus x square plus 1. Okay, x cube plus x square plus 1. Okay, that is proper fraction. Or 5x plus 1/, x square plus x plus 1. This is also here the degree of, this is f of x and this is g of x. The degree of f of x is 2. The degree of g of x is 3. Okay, so numerator is less than the denominator. So degree of f of x is less than degree of g of x, hence it is called a proper fraction. So similarly the next type is improper fraction. The next type is improper fraction. So what is improper fraction? The rational fraction is if the rational fraction f of x is called, so here I am sorry, in previous definition it is called a proper fraction. I am extremely sorry. So this is proper fraction is called a proper fraction. Is called a proper fraction if degree of f of x is the degree of g of x. But in next type, improper fraction is called an improper fraction. Is called an improper fraction if the degree of f of x is greater than degree of g of x. Greater than the degree of g of x. See, so x cube plus x square plus 1. So x square plus x plus 1. So here degree of f of x is 3, degree of g of x is 2. So degree of f of x is greater than degree of g of x. So this is example for improper fraction. Example for improper fraction. Okay. So see students. So next polynomial. So have two polynomials, reducible polynomial and irreducible polynomial. So what is reducible and what is irreducible? So irreducible polynomial means, or reducible polynomial means, there is a polynomial f of x. Okay, there is a polynomial f of x if we can split or we can express the f of x into or product of two polynomials. Okay, na? The product of two polynomials. Okay, f of x in a polynomial ni product of two polynomials. Those are g of x and h of x. That is reducible polynomial. F of x is equal to g of x into h of x. That is reducible polynomial. If we cannot express f of x as the product of two polynomials, that is called irreducible polynomial. Okay, right? So and another point is there that is very important. The degree of f of x, the degree of f of x should be greater than the degree of g of x and degree of h of x. Okay nandi, degree of g of x and degree of h of x kana degree of f of x ఎక్కువగా ఉంటుంది. ఓకేనా, degree of f of x is greater than the degree of g of x and degree of h of x. Okay, right? So this is the definition. So what is the definition? The polynomial f of x said to be irreducible if it cannot be expressed as the product of two polynomials g of x and h of x, excluding one, such that such that degree of g of x and degree of h of x is less than the degree of f of x. The next thing that f of x is not reducible, then we say that it is irreducible, then we say that it is f of x is reducible. Let us see the examples. So for example, there is 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1. This is f of x. There is no chance to split this. There is no chance to split this expression or to split this polynomial. So this is called irreducible. This is linear equation. Okay, this is linear polynomial because the degree is 1. So because this is linear polynomial irreducible, because there is no chance to express it into two polynomials, product of two polynomials. And another one is x square plus x plus 1. Another one is x square plus x plus 1. So I will discuss why this is irreducible later, because this is also there is no chance, or this is also cannot be written as the product of two polynomials. Okay, now let us take another one, that is x cube minus 6x square or x square minus 1. X square minus 1, it can be written as x plus 1 into x minus 1. This is reducible. This is reducible. Okay, we will discuss some more examples and some more properties or some limitations of reducible and irreducible polynomials. Okay, reducible and irreducible polynomials. Some of the properties, limitations we will discuss. Why that is reducible, why this is irreducible. Okay, let us discuss. See, some more properties we will discuss. What are those properties? First property says every linear polynomial is reducible. Every linear polynomial is irreducible. I am sorry. Every linear polynomial is irreducible. Every linear polynomial is irreducible. So what is linear polynomial means? The polynomial which has the degree 1. Example, x plus 1. This is irreducible. 2x plus 1. This is irreducible. Some of the students have some doubt. So this is also linear polynomial. But మీకు డౌట్ రావచ్చండి సార్ 2 it can be written as 2 into x plus 2. So this is a polynomial and this is a polynomial. Okay, so two polynomial product ga రాయగలుగుతాం కదా. So this is a reducible, this is a linear polynomial. So కానీ product గా రాయగలుగుతాం కదా, మరి ఇది reducible అవ్వాలి కదా అని. ఓకేనా? So there is another property. So there is another property, that is each of its factors must have its degree greater than or equal to 1. For example, that means f of x is equal to g of x into h of x. ఇట్లా ఉంటే ఓకేనా, ఇట్లా ఉంటే మెయిన్ ప్రాపర్టీ ఏంటండి, degree of g of x and degree of h of x, degree of g of x and degree of h of x is greater than or equal to 1 అవ్వాలి, is greater than or equal to 1 అవ్వాలి. అట్లాంటప్పుడే those polynomials are called reducible polynomial. ఇట్లా స్ప్లిట్ చేయగలుగుతున్నామండి. So what is degree of 2? Degree of 2 is 0. what is degree of x plus 2? This is 1. This is okay. Greater than or equal to. So this is okay. But this is less than 1. So it is not possible. So this is reducible. This is an irreducible polynomial. So make doubt రావచ్చండి. So 2 into x plus 2 or 2 into x plus 4. దాన్ని 2 into x plus 2 గా రాస్తున్నాము. 2x plus 4 ని 2 into x plus 4 రాస్తున్నాము. So 2 product of 2 polynomials గా రాస్తున్నాము. మరి అది reducible అవ్వాలి కదండి. That is linear కదండి అంటే this is the example. The main property is the product ఏదైతే product గా రాస్తున్నారో వాటి degrees greater than 1 అవ్వాలి. ఓకే, greater than 1 ఉంటేనే అది reducible గా చెప్తాం. But here degree of 2 is 0, degree of x plus 2 is 1. But this is okay, but this is not okay. రెండు కూడా greater than or equal to 1 అవ్వాలండి. Clear? So that is the reason to say that this is also an irreducible polynomial. Okay? Clear? The second property is if a not equal to 0 and ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is irreducible when discriminant b square minus 4ac is less than 0. Clear? b square minus 4ac ఎప్పుడైతే less than 0 అవుతుందో if and only if b square minus 4ac less than 0, then this is quadratic polynomial. This is quadratic polynomial. So quadratic polynomial కూడా irreducible polynomial అవుతుంది. ఎప్పుడండి discriminant should less than 0. discriminant less than 0 అయితే quadratic polynomial కూడా irreducible అవుతుంది. Example, x square minus x plus 1. Comparing it with ax square plus bx plus c. So b square minus 4ac. So what is b here? Minus 1 whole square minus 4 into 1 into 1. So 1 minus 4 minus 3, which is less than 0. So this is an irreducible polynomial. Already ముందు examples చెప్పేటప్పుడు ఒకటి చెప్పాను irreducible ని. This is the reason that is irreducible polynomial. Clear? So coming to the next property, that is let us take one example, x square minus 4x plus 3 or x square plus 1, x square plus 1. So it can be written as x square minus of minus 1, x square minus of minus 1. Okay, leave it. I will take another example, x square minus 4x plus 13, x square minus 4x plus 13. Okay, it can be written as x square, okay, x square, it can be written as ax minus of 2 plus 3i into x plus of 2 plus 3i. x plus of 2 plus 3i. It can be written as x minus 2 plus 3i into x plus 3i. చూడండి, మీరు అనొచ్చు is it reducible or reducible అంటే సింప్లీ మీరు చెప్పేది ఏంటంటే it is a reducible polynomial. ఎందుకండి అంటే 2 product of 2, it can be written as, it can be expressed as product of 2 polynomials. It can be expressed as product of 2 polynomials, but it is an irreducible polynomial because it should be a real number, but this is an imaginary or this is a complex number. It should be a real number. For example, x square minus 1, it can be written as x plus 1 into x minus 1. These two are real numbers, but this is a complex number, so this is an irreducible polynomial. This is not a reducible. Clear? So these are some of the properties and some of the definitions in the partial fractions. Next, in this there is a main concept is division algorithm. I think all of you know what is division algorithm also. And then we have moved to the definition of partial fraction. Let us discuss. First of all, we are going to discuss division algorithm. Okay, see students, what is division algorithm? If f of x and g of x are two polynomials, f of x and g of x are two polynomials with g of x is different from 0. That means let us take f of x by g of x. So here g of x is not equal to 0 because if it is 0, it is undefined fraction. Okay. Then there exist a unique polynomials q of x and r of x. Unique polynomials q of x and r of x such that at like this f of x is equal to q of x into g of x plus r of x. Itla avutu what about r of x? R of x should equal to 0 or the degree of r of x is less than the degree of g of x. Okay, so let us take f of x by g of x. That means g of x to f of x. This is q of x. This is r of x. Here this is r of x. So here f of x is called divisor and g of x is called dividend and r of x is called remainder and q of x is called quotient. Q of x is called quotient. This is division, dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder. Okay. So it can be split as q of x into g of x plus r of x. For example, 7 by 2, let us take 7 by 2. 2 3s are 6, remainder is 1. So 7 can be written as 2 into 3 plus 1. 6 plus 1 is 7. So this is the division algorithm. In this, the degree of r of x is 0 or degree of r of x is less than the degree of g of x. So g of x is 2. It is less than 1. General example, g of x అనేది r of x కన్నా పెద్దగా ఉండాలి జనరల్ ఫ్రాక్షన్స్ లో. ఓకేనా? whereas in polynomials degree of g of x is greater than degree of r of x అని చెప్తాం. So this is the division algorithm. Now let us move to the definition of partial fraction. Yes, see the definition of partial fraction. If a proper fraction is expressed as the sum of two or more proper fractions. What is proper fraction? The polynomial of numerator or polynomial of f of x, the degree of the polynomial f of x is less than the degree of the polynomial g of x. That is proper fraction. So let us see 2x minus 1 by x square minus 1. This is polynomial of degree 1. This is the polynomial of degree 2. So this is a proper fraction. The sum of two or more proper fractions. See, 2x can be written as x plus x minus 1. So x by x square minus x can be written as, take x as common, x into x minus 1. So again x by x into x minus 1 plus x minus 1 by x into x minus 1 distributive. So x get cancelled, x minus 1 get cancelled. Here we remain with x 1 by x minus 1 plus 1 by x. Clear? So 2x minus 1 by x square minus x is equal to 1 by x minus 1 plus 1 by x. Okay, so expressed as the sum of two or more fractions, the sum of two proper fractions. This is also a proper fraction. This is also a proper fraction. Okay, wherein the denominators are the powers of irreducible polynomials. See, x minus 1 denominator, that means x minus 1 and x. Here x minus 1 is a irreducible polynomial and x also a reducible polynomial. Okay. Then each proper fraction in the sum is called, so ప్రతి దాన్ని కూడా ఏంటంటే దీన్ని మనం టూ పార్ట్స్ గా స్ప్లిట్ చేసాము. దట్ ఈస్ పార్షియల్ అంటే పార్ట్స్ చేయటం. సో దట్ ఈస్ partial fraction. This is the definition of partial fraction. We have here we have two different rules to find separate the fractions. So we will discuss in another video. So this is very easy and important topic. It plays vital role. It plays vital role to find the particular integrals in partial fractions. Okay, and to find the solution of the differential equations, okay, particular solutions of okay, particular integral, okay, and to find the solutions of differential equations. These are very important. This is very important concept for intermediate. There is a 4 marks question from this chapter, and it is very easy concept. So in another in next videos we are going to discuss the different rules to separate or to write the sum of the proper fractions. Okay, how to find the partial fractions. Okay, thank you.